The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Call Haloyim to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKadash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that taught us this truth that rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and to the 1/3 men, women, and children of Israel, and to the Israelite foreigners who has the appearance of the heathens, but their lineage, their seed line from their fathers go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom to you. Want to make a video about black empowerment. You know, you hear this word getting tossed around a lot from our people, so-called Negroes, mostly Negroes in America, right? But, the tribes, man, the Hebrew Israelite tribes, man, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay? And the Israelite foreigners who has the appearance of the heathens. Yes, you're going to have people that look like Joe Biden that are Israelites. You're going to have people that look like Kim Jong-un that is an Israelite. So forth and so on, out of every nation, all right? Whether you receive that or not. So this definition says black and nobody is black. All right, it's a social construct that was given to us in 1681. The Elder Malcolm always goes into this, where we became that byword, man. Every decade we're Negro, black, African American, and he's white, trying to call himself pure. Black means darkness, no light, no truth. All right, so nobody's skin is black. Nobody's skin is white. All right, the so-called white man, self-proclaimed white man, are the red Hebrew Edomites. All right, get that term red from Genesis 25 and 25. All right, the Israelites are different shades of brown. So now, got that straight, let's read. Black economic empowerment is a policy of South African government which aims to facilitate border participation in the economy of black people, especially in order to redress inequalities created by apartheid. All right, so that's for South Africa. Here's what I want. A policy. It says here a policy. A policy under who? The so-called white man. All right, this is his earth. This is his heaven. He's the one that allows you the paperwork to further what you want. Black empowerment really just empowers Edom's empire. Truth be told. All right, hey, because when you had black power, according to the Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street, look what the Lord allowed Edom to do. He allowed them to tear it down. So that lets you know that doesn't work. Using the gun against them, black empowerment. You can't have black empowerment without a military, man. And Esau Edom make and own all the guns, man. So Black Panther, that movement didn't work. What's working now? The Rakah HaKadash, the Holy Spirit of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. This truth, man, the gospel. It's spiritual. You can't beat this man carnally. You're going to lose every time. That's why the elect has the victory, man. Okay? And that's all this really pertains to. Also, black economic power, unaccountable, a policy that aims to give black people the chance to earn more money, own more property. How you gonna own more property and it's their land? All right. They said they had manifest destination when they came over here to the Americas and took it all, right? And it says etc. And they have a greater role in the economy than they did before. Whose economy? The devil's economy, man. Satan's economy. Edom. All right. He redlined everything that you do. All right. He puts limits on every faction of life that you deal with, man. Okay? So now let's just jump to the scriptures and show how the Lord did this, man. Because, hey, you can't have two kings on, there's no way you can have two kings on one throne. It's impossible. It's only could be one king at a time. As they say, it's that great gulf in Luke 16, right? So let me read Deuteronomy 28 and 44. He shall lend to thee. Who's the he? The other nations, man. All right, mainly Esau, Edom. And you can find our enemies in Psalms 83. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. You don't have any so-called Negroes with any banks, any Hispanics with any banks outside of the central banking system of, the Rothschilds, the top elites, all right, of Edom, right? He shall be the head, all right? Hence the reason why they own everything in entertainment, news, right? And thou shalt be the tail. Jake always looking to see, hey, let me see if my credit's straight. Always looking to be, getting things lent to you, right? Let me see, I'm going to see what the bank say in the morning. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee, which they have. You can look at the state of our people. All right, I don't even know if we're on the totem pole anymore. Till thou be destroyed, and that we are. Because thou hearken not unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. Our people think they're going to find some other way out of this situation that they're in. Okay? Because thou serve not the Lord with thy power, with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things, right? Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which I told you about in Psalms 83, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. All right, and if you just Google yoke of iron, hey man, you'll see the so-called black man pop up, right? The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth. That's a buzzword right there, eagle, right? And who's the mascot of America? You got it, the eagle. Okay, Babylon the Great. A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. All right, because we were speaking Hebrew, man. Right? A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. And you just see how the so-called white men do our people, man. All right, there's many examples of that. And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land until thou be destroyed, which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil, or the increase of thy kind, or flocks of thy sheep, until he have destroyed thee. Okay? So now, speaking of, because how can you get in black empowerment? Hey man, the only way this devil understand anything is through violence. Okay? And the Lord is really dealing with Edom on the left-hand side. He's built Babylon up just to destroy it, pretty much. All right? And you people fall hook, line, and sinker when you think, now don't get it twisted. Yeah, you get your daily bread. Hey, if the Lord bless you with a little extra, cool. But you don't put your full spirit into Babylon the Great, man. Trying to make it here, and I'm working my butt off for generational wealth. No. The Lord give that, man. Hey, we're brought over here to America for a punishment, man. Revelation 13:1. And I stood up. This is if you go against the Lord, man, and what he ordained. And I stood up on the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads. Salakia. I mean, you know that read kind of funny. Romans 13:1 and 2. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, For there is no power but of Yahweh. Right, the Lord put us in this situation. For there is no power but of Yahweh. The powers that be are ordained of Yahweh. So the Lord put Esau, Edom in power. All right, only for a short time though. And this time is getting ready to come up, right? Then Israel will rule. Verse 2. Whosoever therefore resists the power, resists the ordinance of Yahweh. And they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. All right, so hey, every time you try to go up against the so-called white man, hey, the Lord, hey, knock us down. You're not going to do it with money. You're not going to do it with guns. Hey, you got to sit there and take this punishment. Okay, so now, like I was saying, how the Lord gave the earth to the wicked. Right here it is. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Okay, so this man paint himself as God, the angels, the apostles, all of that through the Renaissance period. Okay, he rules the earth. Everybody knows the so-called white man is the policeman of the earth. All right, he said he give the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? Well, hey, where are you going to have to get your policy and everything from? The wicked. Here it is. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. All right, that was your Renaissance period when they came out of those caves, man. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And it's the prophecy is that Edom will be ruling in the last days, and we are in the last days, right? He's being revealed. Okay, Book of Revelations. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. All right, which means a very, very long time. Okay, so you're not going to get any sort of black empowerment at all here. Okay, as long as when the Lord come back in those chariots, which you people ignorantly call UFOs, and the kingdom of heaven is established here, righteousness on earth, like the Matthew 6 says, on earth as it is in heaven. All right, because this place ain't run like heaven right now. It's run under the vibration of Satan. Everything is contrary to the scriptures. Everything is upside down, right? So now, let's show some real, what you want to call black empowerment. No, this is the power of Israel, man. And I'm gonna start at I'm gonna go right back to Deuteronomy 28, because guess what? There's prophecy in that too. I'm gonna start at 1. And it shall come to pass, listen closely. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. Okay, so how are we going to be able to do the Lord's commandments? The second covenant that's coming, when the Lord is going to put the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts. Okay, case in point, example of your putting it in your inward parts. When you touch something real hot, you draw your hand back very quickly. Nobody have to tell you to do that, right? So that's how the commandments will be implanted into us. All right, but hey, right now we're in the grace period. We're waiting on Yahushua for this empowerment, man. Okay, and all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power. Okay, because pretty much these curses was for the other nations, man, not for us. But hey, that's just how the prophecy, the Lord wrote the prophecy this way, that we're under these curses right now. All right, so lucky if that came out kind of, clunky, but the curses is on us for a certain amount of time, and we getting ready to come out of these curses. Verse 3, but blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of the ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall be the basket and thy store. All right. Blessed shalt thou be when thou come in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out. So you got Jake born into the ghetto. He make it in entertainment. Then the IRS take all his money again. Hey, he died broke, right? That's our story. Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in. I read that already. The Lord shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. All right, that's not happening to us. Okay, it's opposite. The Lord, you have 1 police officer chasing 10 niggas, man. The Lord shall command the blessing upon thee in thy storehouses. We gotta go to them for everything. And in all that thou set thy hand unto, and thou shalt bless thee in the land where the Lord thy power give thee. Okay, and you could just read on down, man. Hey, we're gonna be balling out of control, man. All right. Oh, this is a point I want right here, real quick. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven to give the rain unto the land in his season, and to bless all the work of thine hand, and shall lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. And the Lord shall make thee the head and not the tail, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath, as we are now. If thou hearken, the key word is hearkening to the commandments, man, which our people despise the commandments. They are the law. The law is done away with. You don't have to follow the law no more. Well, hey, that's why you're in the situation you're in now. Of the Lord thy power, which I command thee this day to observe and to do them. All right, and you read verse 15 right there. That goes 15 all the way to verse 68. Okay, so hey, man. Let me grab some more what you want to call black empowerment. And all this is going to be done in righteousness, man. Revelation 2. And I'm going to start at 27, man. And he that overcometh, well, I'll start up. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come. The Lord, this is Yahushua telling us, hey, look, just hold on. I got you. Hey, didn't the Lord say vengeance is mine? Hey, his word is bond, man. So, hey, he's coming back to save us out of this situation, right? He that overcometh and keep my words to the end, overcome what? Hey, he trying to put this Dorito chip into us, all right? The MOTB, right? Revelation 13:16. He's trying to control our soul, man. He's trying to brand us and take us from Yahushua, man. All right. And keep my works unto the end. To him will I give power over the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken into shivers, even as I receive of my Father. And I will give him the morning star. He that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. All right. So our people don't have an ear to hear. Hey, man, all Israel ain't Israel, according to Romans 9:6. All right. But hey, they'll get it in the kingdom. Okay. So hey, Isaiah 14, Psalms 2, having these heathens in slavery, starting with Edom, Revelation 13:10. Okay. Hey, that's true black empowerment in righteousness. And I hate to say that word, black, not black empower. Yasharallah, man. The power of Yahushua, King of Kings, man. King of Peace. Okay? So this foolishness about black empowerment, generational wealth, and all this madness under this man's kingdom, you want empowerment with his face on the money. What kind of sense does that make? You sending your children to Yale with black empowerment. Schools named after them. Come on, man. That's foolishness, man. And that's our people are very simple-minded and stupid. Okay? Let me grab one more. So I can grab this Ezekiel 39. And people have no clue, man, about real royalty. Here it is in verse 23. And the heathen, that's who's not Israelites, man, shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity. And they know this. That's why they keep letting us go off, man. All right? Because they trespassed against me. Therefore, I hid my face from them and gave them into the hand of their enemies, so fell they all by the sword. According to their uncleanness and according to their transgressions, I have done unto them and hid my face from them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Power, now will I bring again the captivity of Jacob, the Israelites, right? Because his name was changed into Israel, and have mercy upon the whole house of Israel, and will be jealous for my holy name. After that, they have borne their shame and all their trespasses, whereby they have trespassed against me, when they dwelt safely in their land, and none made them afraid. All right, that's true empowerment. So with that, I pray it was edifying. Barakateh Hawa, Barakateh Hawa Shai, by Shema Kakadash, Shalom.